being delusional. I love spending. I'm very ashamed. I really hit rock bottom. Today is the day. We are not making enough money like that. Good morning, everybody. Or evening, wherever you are in this part of the world. I am currently in the part of the world where the sun is going down and I miss golden hour, and I've been trying to make this video so perfect, so magical, so like, damn, she's that girl, you know? She's so nonchalant. And it's just not working out for me. So I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna wing it because I need to progress. I need to grow. This is a letter dedicated to you from your future self. And I'm here to deliver this letter as your messenger. Okay, so who am I? Well, I'm Faith. Nice to meet everybody. Thank you for sitting down to my little chit chat at 6 p.m., 7 p.m. technically, because the sun is going down and I need to chop, or else I won't be able to pick up some Thai food tonight and I'm gonna be starving. So, I guess now that I'm 21, I feel like I unlocked this brain cell. When I was 18 and 19 and 20, when I was 18, I felt 18. Like, I felt like everything was so new, was so cool, it was so exciting. Like, it was just so fun. Then 19 and 20s hit, and it was like, damn, who am I? What is going on? I was having an existential crisis. Like, my social anxiety was through the roof. Like, in high school, when I was 18, I was the girl that was out and about. I was yapping to everybody. I enjoyed, made friends, loved making connections. And then all of a sudden, when I hit 19 and 20, like, I started putting up these walls in my brain. And it was just a very weird time. Like, I hit a wall. But now that I'm 21, I feel like I finally unlocked this door. And the reason why you guys should be listening to me is because I'm 21. That means I have my big girl job, I could drive, I am almost done through college, but I'm kind of like struggling. I'm struggling in a sense that I know I'm gonna make it out. When I was 19, I was in college and I was like, damn, this is shit. I fucked up. I don't know, can I say that? I'm not monetized, so I technically can, but I fucked up. Like, it was difficult. My college freshman, sophomore year, it was just difficult. Financially, socially, mentally, academically. Like, I was a 4.0 prom queen girl. I was that girl when I was 18. I struggled. I really hit rock bottom. And that is why I'm the perfect person for this video, because I'm 21. I have money now. I do a part-time. And with that, I love spending. And if you're watching this, I'm your messenger from the future that your future self said you need to watch this as a warning or as a lesson to come out watching this video saying, wait a second, just to get your brain start rolling. We are going to be discussing what not to buy in 2025. Moment of silence. We are not buying in 25. And whatever it is, whatever life stage you're in, this is something you need to watch, and I hope it resonates. Because I want you to walk out here being exactly who you want to become. Damn, that was so inspiring. I'm like low-key inspired. And if you're watching this, it's probably because you're on the path already. And maybe it's just inevitable, you know? Maybe this is your canon event. But it's okay. We're not here to prevent. We're here to acquire new knowledge and to just grow from it. To ignite that new brain cell to form. Okay, that's our mission today. First thing on this list, what we will not be purchasing in 2025 is coffees. Now, just because I didn't say matcha does not mean matcha is excluded, okay? No, we are including any beverage that is worth $10. Actually, we'll start at $8 because most beverages start at like $8 for a large or medium, depending where you're getting it from. Now, if you're like me, I'm a very big matcha girly. I'm guilty, okay guys, I'm guilty, which is the perfect reason why I'm the perfect person to be delivering this message because I was there. I was spending my money. It started at Starbucks, okay? It started at Starbucks matcha frappuccinos. That is where the world of matcha became introduced for me. It was just so easily accessible. And I just would purchase this matcha at least 4 times a week, okay? When I'm out and about, maybe 5. That was how down bad I was. Maybe eventually it became to a point where it was 2 times a week, but I was so down bad. I needed my caffeine intake. Like, I just could not survive without matcha. It was just a whole mental, it was just mental, okay? It was just mental. Like, who is she? Where is she getting this money? Can she even pay for gas? Miss Girl, no. For 2025, we will reserve our matcha runs and our coffee expenditures when we are just out and about with the girlies or the family. That's when we will purchase this beverage. Or if we just need to recharge our energy, if we feel that mental fatigue where we need to recharge our battery, okay? That is when we're gonna purchase one of these. But we will not be doing it every day or at least 4 times a week. No, girl, you drop it. I'm sorry. But no, this is your message right now. Your future self will allow you to learn how to make matcha, learn how to make coffee. And when you go to these cafes, these new restaurants, these just pop-ups to get these beverages, you will try to intake and absorb as much knowledge as you can to learn how to make it yourself at home. Maybe not learn how to make it, but just to recreate that taste, that feeling, that flavor. And that will be okay. We will allow that. But we will not allow just spending money just because we have it. No, we will not, okay? Today is the day. We are starting today, okay? This time around, we're gonna work on just doing it ourselves, learning to recreate it at home, learning to invest our money to making it at home, okay? Okay, so now we are going to switch lanes and discuss the next topic. We are not going to be buying unnecessary makeup. I'm sorry. Girls, listen. Again, I'm the perfect messenger for this. Why? Because I was there. I was there. Listen, I was that girl, okay? I wanted to have every single color, every single shade of the Roman lip tints. Yes, my K-beauty products. I wanted everything. I wanted to collect all the Rare Beauty lip products. I wanted to collect all the Tower 28. Like, girl, you do not need all that. I think I was just being delusional. I was being delusional. I don't know why I thought I needed that much lipsticks, lip glosses, and every shade. No. Girl, no. And listen, I'm not trying to justify my experiences and the reasons why I did them, but let's be for real. It's really easy to overconsume. And you might be wondering, like, what do you mean? Like, how do you not end up wanting to buy something after seeing it multiple times on Instagram, multiple times on TikTok, on Safari, Amazon? Like, marketing these days is just so peak that you can't really get away from it. I remember looking at a foundation on Safari, right? I'm looking at top 10 best foundations for dry skin, for acne prone, for sensitive skin. And, after I finish researching the rankings of what's the best in 2024, 2025, next thing you know, my Amazon or my Safari ads are recommending foundations. But do I need another foundation? No, girl, I don't need another foundation. My bottle is still halfway before being gone. Okay, it's not even done yet. And that's just how powerful marketing is nowadays. You could literally look at a specific color, like let's say blue. You're wearing blue today, right? And when you go to a store, you're shopping for more clothes, you'll just naturally gravitate towards the color blue because you're subconsciously just taking in this color, this specific item. And when you look around, you subconsciously just gravitate towards it. And even though you're telling yourself, I don't really need it, your brain is kind of tricking you to thinking you do. And it makes you kind of second guess yourself. It's just that simple. We are humans and it's just such a human thing. And as we're younger, I think we don't really recognize it, which is why when we see things our friends like or our peers are hyping up, we're like, damn, I want to get on that hype train. Because we're not thinking, oh, they're wrong, they're right. We're just constantly seeing it so much that our brains are just accepting it. We are just easily influenced people. And that's why I'm the perfect messenger, because I'm easily influenced. And as a letter to you guys from your future selves, when you start to realize this concept that you're just so easily influenced, even if you think you're not, you are. And having this guard that's slowly developing, because you're now self-aware, things will change. Your finances will be up. Your mental health will be through the roof, because our spending goes hand in hand to our mental health. I'll jump a little bit deeper on that later on, but let's keep the ball rolling. Let's keep racking our brains a little. Oh, and another thing other than makeup, perfumes. Yes, girl, get that signature scent. Yes, smell like a row of flowers. Just yes, you do that thing. You pull up, and I just love it when people smell good. So I want to smell good. But Miss Girl, you don't need 10 perfumes in 1 year. No, you don't. You don't. That is an expensive hobby. We do not make enough. Remember, we are in our young 20s, maybe even our our late teens. We are not making enough money like that. Like, do we have enough money to pay for car insurance? Are we having enough money for gas? Like, Miss Girl, pause, okay? Pause. That bottle of perfume, a full size, let me tell you, can last you like a whole year and a half. Wearing it every day. I had the Gucci perfume for like a whole year, and it was gifted. And that was like the only perfume I wore, and it took me like a whole year to finish. And it became my signature scent. Everyone who smelled me loved it. When it comes to perfumes, you really just try to pick one. Maybe 2 or 3, but you don't need 10. You just don't. Get the trial size, if anything. Those last forever. I still have the same trial size Burberry, and it's been like 4 months already. When you're finding your signature scent, see, signature scent is really important. I get it. I was there. I was here looking for a fragrance that will linger in people's minds. When they smell it, when I'm there or not there, they'll think of me. And really, signature scent, that's all you need. Maybe 2 or 3 different ones just to alternate depending on the occasion, if it's a party or a cute, fancy date. But you don't need 10. I'm sorry, that's the hard truth. And if you have a lot of perfumes now, that's okay. That's okay. Let's just put a pause on the spending. Let's just put a pause, because we're not rich like that. We're middle, lower class. Actually, we're not even making minimum wage. And I'm in LA. I live in LA. And I'm only working part-time. And I'm in school. So let's deconstruct our current mindset when it comes to money, and reconstruct it in a way of how we can still have this lavished, very fancy, very like, I want to be her, I want to be that girl mindset, and just find ways to be resourceful. Just have a new skill of being very thrifty. And there's no shame in that, okay, guys? No shame at all, okay? Okay? No shame. And if you are being shamed or feel like it's very shameful, then maybe you're not surrounded by the right people. And what if these people are like the rich people? No, girl. No, girl. No, no. If your community does not gravitate towards your self-growth in a positive direction, maybe it's time to think about like just backing up a little. And I don't know, like, I just would not want to be in such a judgeful community. I just, like, gyms. You don't need to be in an expensive gym. And I can say this because I went to a gym where I paid $50 a month. $50 on minimum wage, part-time, as a new college student. Like, I'm so delusional, okay? Delusional activities. I really thought that maybe if I spent more money, it'll just motivate me to go to the gym. And, in a way, that thinking is kind of like, if I do this, then I have to do this. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so conditional. It was very conditional. And that is why it doesn't last, because it's so conditional. Instead, which was very difficult for me to do, because I had a lot of gym anxiety. So I really thought this whole money thing would be my ticket in, my ticket to becoming a girl boss, becoming that girl, having a summer body, becoming her. But it didn't work out like that. I still went to that expensive gym, but definitely not as much, and with the mindset I have now with the current gym I go to. And the current gym I go to is not that much. It is like 10 times so much less monthly. So much less. So much less. When it comes to gyms, okay, if you're looking to become that girl, community. I didn't know this. I didn't know it until I was in it. Gym community matters so much. And if it's like, oh, maybe go with a friend, well, that friend can't always go with you, you know what I mean? And I think that was what I was having problems with. I didn't have the right community at the time. And eventually, I just left the gym because, one, it was so expensive, and two, it was so populated. Like, everyone was there. I was waiting for a machine for at least 10, 20 minutes. And you know, in hindsight, it's not that bad, but like, dang, I'm paying all this money and I still have to wait to get a seat in, like to get a rep in. The math just was not mathing. And at my current gym now, it's so much different. And see, this is an investment. Although the price of the gym was cheaper, I did have pillars. I still had specific bullets that I needed to cross out, like what I wanted this gym to have. And it was good ventilation. I just don't think I can work out when it's just so hot. I just can't. Like, I don't want to be smelling all that sweat and feeling all that sweat all at the same time. Like, my senses go from here to here. Like, I'm out through the door. And that was my main pillars when I was looking for a new gym, was really the air quality. I didn't know about gym community at the time until I got there. So in this new gym, I was like, okay, maybe I should invest in a trainer. And a trainer is pretty expensive too. I ended up looking for like one of their packages, like first time goer packages, for just like a little, you know what I mean, like just to be a little bit resourceful, test out the waters without overcommitting. And I did like a 3 months plan with my trainer, and it was obviously the best investment I ever put myself on. Best investment. And this is the kind of spending you want to do. You want to be able to see yourself growing. I had so much gym anxiety, which was already affecting how often and how frequent I go to the gym. But with my gym trainer, which I'm gassing up because I've become a different person with a different mentality. Like, me then would be like, damn, I'm so cool. Yeah, like me when I was 18, I was literally, it felt like going to the gym was a chore. I wasn't even using the machines. I was literally going to the gym to use the free weights. That's how bad it was. I was so scared. I was so embarrassed. And although like a lot of people will tell you like no one cares what you're doing, right? It's just hard when you're so young and so naive. And I don't want to sound like I know everything, because I don't. But I'm just like the perfect person to deliver this experience because I was there. I was there. And this just was the best investment, because now I don't have the same gym anxiety. I'm not wasteful. I'm not being wasteful with the money that I spent for this new gym, because I see my progression. I see my growth. I see how I talk to people has changed. I'm more confident. I can look at people in the eye when I talk. Usually when I talk, okay, I'm looking around, like my brain is racking up, like I'm trying to vocalize what I'm trying to say, but I don't know what to say exactly. So I'm like thinking and just going with the flow, but there's just no eye contact. Like, she's just not sure of herself. And that's what my aura was. She was just anxious. I was anxious. I think that's the best word to describe it. I was anxious because I wanted to be perceived in such a positive light that my aura was not radiating the aura I wished and prayed and hoped I would. I'm very proud. I'm very proud of my current self. That was a whole tangent. I had to take a pause because I just had to absorb everything I just said about the gym and how that was such an investment for me. How it was wasteful for me at first, but now it's just like the best investment I've ever had. Guys, I could do half a chin up. Guys, let me tell you, I could do a push up. I could do a push up. Because I'm that girl. I could do a damn push up. I'm working my way to doing a pull-up now, but I'm doing chin-ups currently, doing the banded pull-ups and negative pull-ups. But soon, maybe before June, I'll be able to do a full-on pull-up by myself. No support needed, no band, no machine, no assistance whatsoever. That is the investment financially that you need to be seeing and reflecting in your life. Now I'm gonna transition to the next topic because I've stuck to this gym conversation for like forever. And that's just because I think I resonate so much with it. And it was just a whole growth mental journey for me that it's literally changed how I perceive myself and how I hope others perceive me as. And it's just become more focused and more confident. I think another thing you guys need to hear, which is gonna be hard, okay? It's gonna be hard, but you guys need to hear it. You don't need to be going out to $60 brunches frequently. Let me say that again. You don't need the damn avocado toast. Moment of silence. I know it feels so good to have that fresh cup of coffee and a really cute aesthetic avocado toast. Or better yet, my personal favorite, an $8 toast with Nutella and sliced bananas. Yeah, you see how delusional it sounds to be paying $8 for a freaking toast? So, we are going, same thing with the matchas, same thing with the coffees. We are going to reserve these expenditures for when we're out with the girlies, or if we need a battery recharge. But it will not be a frequent habit anymore, okay? Because we do not make that much money. We are on minimum wage. We are in an inflated economy right now. If you can't pay for your dang gas tank, no girl, don't do it. Not frequently, at least. Yes, spend your money on you. Make yourself feel good, but don't overdo it. Like, it's really difficult, I know, to set this limit. But I feel like we should just start normalizing it. You really don't need it. And if you want it so badly, right, you want an aesthetic toast outside, purchase it from the grocery store, because it'll last at least a week or two, you know? And that's just something I hope it resonates, because I was that girl too. I'm very guilty. All of these things I'm listing, I'm guilty of it. I was that girl who just really wanted that lavish lifestyle. And you can have a lavish lifestyle without destroying your bank, without destroying your financial mental health, because as you grow older, your future self is trying to warn you, trying to tell you how grateful she would be knowing that they have savings, knowing that they have a high yield savings account, knowing that they have extra money on the side to spend on themselves when they need that recharge, when they want to spend time with the girlies. Oh, okay, I'm gonna close it out with this one. I'm gonna close out the video with this one, just because I was that girl too. I wanted to glow up so bad. Again, Instagram, TikTok, overconsuming, so easy to be like, I want to be that person. I want to be her. I want to glow up just like her, be as pretty as her. And it was just so toxic, because we want to look like our performative self. I got this from Fernando Ramirez, where we constantly seek to be perfect. And maybe you're thinking, I'm not a perfectionist, I don't care. But low-key, you do subconsciously, because you constantly want to present the best version of you. And you want others to perceive you with the best version of yourself. And there's nothing wrong with that. Okay, I want people to perceive me in a good light as well, but we don't always have to be in performance mode. Although it's great and all, we just don't need to put that so much pressure on ourselves. Like, we're just so financially strained already that we just need to start looking for resourceful ways to still have that performative self. Which, oh my god, am I confusing you? Or I feel like I just said you don't need to be perfect. And now I'm trying to say to be perfect, blank, 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 blank. Okay, that literally confused myself. What I'm trying to say is we don't always have to be in our performance mode, okay? So we don't always need to buy new nails, new lashes, but if we do, okay, if we're in that mode to invest in our beauty, that's fine. That's accepted. But we could do it strategically. Save you so much money. And I'm gonna tell you guys how, okay? This is the secret. The secret. My lashes, they are the lash clusters, the DIY lash clusters. Why? Because I can't afford $180 lashes. And it's so embarrassing to say that out loud. To tell you guys, damn, I'm poor. I'm not poor. I'm just trying to be as resourceful as possible because minimum wage work. I'm a minimum wage worker, okay? And I'm just trying to get by, and aren't we all? So resources, there's other resources to glow up, to find your perfect self, to present yourself so admirably, and to be that girl. But we don't need to do it while breaking our wallets. I remember going to a lash tech, okay, because my mom loves doing her lashes. And she doesn't do them herself. She likes having someone do it. But she could afford to do it because she has a full-time job. Miss Girl, is thriving on her own, right? She's got the bank. She finished school, etc. But I'm not done with school. I'm not a full-timer. I'm a part-time girly. I'm trying to get by day. And I still want to be that girl. And my strat, okay, is if you go on TikTok shop, which I wish I did because I'm an Amazon buyer, which I know needs to stop, but it's just so gratifying knowing your package will come tomorrow. But my lashes, I have the You Cool Me lashes on. I could have purchased this on TikTok shop, have it come 7 days later or two weeks later, and it was half the price. But it's still better. It's definitely what I have on is still better than going to pay $180 for a month's worth of lashes when I can have a month's worth of lashes from You Cool Me Lash Cluster DIY. I'll leave a photo somewhere. So this is the photo of the lashes I use, the lash clusters. And I invested in a really nice lilac street glue and bond. I know I did invest in the You Cool Me original, their lash glue, but it just didn't work as well compared to the lilac streak ones. So that's why I invested in lilac streak instead. And I've had this glue for at least over 4 months already. It lasts a very long time. And I change my lashes once every week, maybe, or once every week and a half. Or I like to let my lashes breathe because you shouldn't be wearing fake lashes all the time 24/7 because then you're gonna end up with no lash hairs. Your natural lash hairs, the ones given to you at birth, they will not grow because you're kind of just stunting their growth by putting all this weight on your lashes. So I don't have them on all the time, but they do last long, and I just wait till they fall off or refill them myself because there's ways to have your false lashes last for days. There's strategies. You just have to be resourceful enough and ask the right questions and search up the right keywords online or TikTok. I learned it on TikTok. DIY lash clusters, so try it out. So yes, girl, I love it. Support yourself, invest in yourself, but do it resourcefully. That is our vocabulary today, being resourceful. Okay, I think this was such a loaded conversation. I feel like I filmed for an hour and a half already, and my camera is slowly deteriorating. Deteriorating. See, we're working on our vocabulary here, and that's okay because this is a safe space. This is an open space. Again, this is the message your future selves wanted you to see. And I'm just the messenger because I lived through it. I'm guilty of all these expenses. I'm guilty. And I'm very embarrassed to say it, okay? I'm very embarrassed. I'm very ashamed. But I know I shouldn't be. And I'm going to continue rewiring my brain, telling myself I'm not ashamed to be resourceful, to change my habits. I'm here to grow. I'm here to learn. And I'm just a young 21-year-old, fresh off the boat, out the womb of going into my adulthood, self-acceptance, just learning to be the best version of myself. And that's okay. We can make mistakes because we're so young. And as we get older, It's okay to make mistakes too, but right now is the time. Okay, as we close off, I'm just your messenger, here to vocalize what your future self is trying to tell you, trying to warn you, trying to debrief what not to do, how to be resourceful, how to become the best version of yourself without breaking your bank account, and how to be resourceful without being ashamed about it. Because yes, money is power, but knowledge is also power, and being resourceful is also power. And no one's gotta know that you didn't spend 180 on your lashes. No one's gotta know that. No one's gotta know. No one's gotta know that you only use 1 scent of perfume or 1 type of foundation. You only need that 1 or 2 that works, okay? That 1 or 2 that works. And when it comes to food, yes, spend all the money you want. Your body deserves it. Your body deserves the love. But there's ways to still show your body your nutrition, love, and wealth without breaking your... Because no one's gonna know. No one's gonna know, okay? No one's gonna know but you. Just consider it, what the message I'm delivering here. And hopefully we'll have another conversation like this. And maybe it won't take so long because I'm literally trying to be the perfect person right now, which is so bad. But I'm trying to rewire my brain. I'm trying to accept that my flaws, it's okay to be shared. Because someone out there is 18 years old purchasing literally a new lip gloss right now as we speak when they have the same shade from a different brand. So closing off, this is the letter from your future self, and I really enjoyed being your host. Dang, this almost kind of felt like a podcast. What a feeling. And I'll see you guys maybe we'll have another conversation, another debrief. And if we do, I hope I'll see you guys again there. Okay, bye!